Things that just make sense on our boat. Filling up at a fuel dock.
Even though we rely on sail power most of the time, our engines are important, and it's been almost a year since we filled up our tanks. So we raised our anchor to go to a fuel dock. It was about a 30-minute trip. Approaching the building, we realized that no one was on shore to catch our lines, so we prepared to do the whole docking process by ourselves. Once we were close enough, Mama stepped off onto the shore and began tying all of our lines for us. Usually we dread when one of us has to step off to dock because the boat is obviously moving and it's nerve-wracking. But thank God there was no wind, which made it easy for Papa to maneuver flawlessly into the spot. Funny enough, though, the dock itself is so short that a huge part of our bow was sticking out, but that was not a problem for the short time we had to stay there.
We had so much time not docking, so I was surprised that we just came in so smoothly. I guess the knowledge just never really leaves.
Papa then went in to present our boat registration and duty-free fuel certificate. So once that was complete, we were ready to begin filling our tanks up.
On most nozzles like this, you always have to hold your hand here to pull it out. But this one, look at it. It has a locking mechanism so that we can just leave it be.
So this one is like filling up gas at the gas station, which is great.
Convenience was especially important because we had a lot to fill up.
This is the most empty we've been on tank 1 ever, because we've been traveling and then we had to haul out and then we were back running the generator. So we were down to 10%. So long story short, I had to do a run with a couple of jerry cans, go to the Pape de City, fill up 2 jerry cans and exercise while I was bringing it back. So at least I got another 10%. That way we could make it to the fuel station. You know?
And now we're going to be filling everything up so we're at full.
Yes, absolutely.
And usually I sit here right by the sensor so that as the percentage goes up to show how much the tank is full, I can just put on my headset and talk to whoever's at the nozzle to update them so that they know when to stop the gas coming in. Once the tank is close to 100% full, one of us has to put our ears close and listen. Why? We can actually tell by a change in sound if the diesel is getting too close to the top and then stop the flow. We don't want any diesel to spill over because it can get in the water or be a mess to clean on our transom. After that, we had to move the hose to the port side. Since we have 2 tanks, we have to repeat the process again. By the way, tank 2 was at 45% at the start, which is obviously way more than tank 1 had been.
And one thing that is so frustrating is when the hose cannot reach the second side. Then usually we have to redock and everything, but luckily this time it reaches and there's extra room.
Soon enough, we were done filling up and Papa went back to the building. He was focused, but I could not miss a special opportunity.
By the way, Papa, turn around. If you want that awesome shirt with that awesome logo, check out our merch store. The link is in the bio.
I just had to take that chance. But anyway, let's get back on topic.
The total fuel was 750 liters. So far the damage is about $1,100 US.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So because we're a boat in transit, we can get a duty-free fuel certificate, which I did a few days ago, and it's good for 6 months. And that allows us to get fuel with no tax. So instead of paying 155 francs per liter, we only paid 130 francs per liter. So this total ended up being less than $1,000, which is good.
Now that our tanks were full, it was time to leave the fuel dock. This time, one of the workers came out to assist us, which was really helpful. He pushed us off and soon enough we were gone, leaving that dock behind us and returning to the anchorage. It was a really productive day and we were happy. Thanks for watching and joining our family on the adventure. We'll see you next time.